Hi, I'm Nancy Cordes in Washington, and welcome to First Look. Well, it's getting close to holiday shopping season, and so tonight we're kicking off a two-part series on something that a lot of parents have had concerns about this year, and that is the safety of toys on toy store shelves for this Christmas season. And I've gotten questions from so many parents who say, should I buy toys from China? How do I know what's safe? How do I know that a recalled toy isn't going to end up on toy store shelves? And so we're going to try and answer some of those questions tonight on the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric. I went to FAO Schwarz, that legendary toy store, and talked to the CEO about how they are coping with this problem. First of all, he says that they've largely been able to steer clear of a lot of these recalls, but he says that a lot of the toys, in fact, the lion's share of toys that are ending up on toy shelves this Christmas were shipped out this summer, and so they were already on the barges when these recalls started happening. That means that toy stores have had to play catch up. They've had to basically go back and retest all the toys that have arrived on these shores, and toy makers have had to do the same thing. And so what the toy industry assures us is that almost every toy maker out there is now testing its toys by the hundreds, sending them to independent labs here in the U.S. And that's why you're seeing week after week more recalls, because as these tests take place, they're finding more toys that have lead in them. Not necessarily an indication that toys are less safe now than they were in the past, but that they're being tested more rigorously. So one thing that you can be sure of is that the toys that you're buying on shelves this holiday season are tested more rigorously than they ever have been before, but recalls are likely to continue to take place throughout the holiday season. Another thing to keep in mind is that next Christmas you will actually see toys that have been prepared, have been made, produced in a much more stringent fashion than they have been in the past. That's because a number of the major toy makers, Mattel, Hasbro, names you're very familiar with, have been implementing changes in their Chinese factory, testing the paint before, during, and after production runs, conducting more surprise tests than they have in the past. And toy retailers have stepped up their testing regimens as well. So tonight you'll be able to go inside some of those toy testing facilities with us, and then tomorrow night Sandra Hughes is going to show you what parents can do to make sure that the toys they're buying and the toys they already have in their toy boxes are safe. Check it out tonight and tomorrow night on the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric. See you then.